On November 10th, just before 11 p.m., our communications center received a call about possible shots fired in the 7200 block of Camp Island Avenue here in Sun City Center. Our deputies were dispatched, and when they arrived here on scene, they did locate a deceased male with at least one gunshot wound. As you can see here behind me, this is a very active scene, active investigation. At this time, our detectives are diligently knocking on doors, looking for witnesses, asking anyone who might have seen something or heard something to help them understand exactly what transpired here this evening. And I can take any questions.
Do you have anybody in custody, or are you still looking for the suspect?
As I mentioned before, this is a very active investigation. At this time, we do not have a suspect in custody, but we do have people of interest.
Any idea if this might be an isolated incident between two individuals, or maybe something a little bit more than that?
So at this time, this is a very preliminary investigation. As I mentioned before, our deputies got here on scene. They're diligently working to uncover exactly what happened. Again, they're knocking on doors. They're asking any residents that might have seen something or heard something to come forward. They're speaking with those witnesses. So at this time, it's really very preliminary.
Those who watch the morning news, the public may ask, should it be worried? What should the public do in this situation as far as keeping safe?
What I can tell you is that our detectives are working around the clock to figure out exactly what took place here. I can understand residents may be concerned, but again, our detectives are diligently working to figure out exactly what happened here. Again, they are asking if anyone has any information, please come forward. You can contact our detectives with any information. Even if you think it might be a small piece of information, it could drastically help with this investigation.
Growing crime rate for you guys as far as trying to cover and everything. Is there anything that we should, try to reach out to the public and try to warn them as far as it's coming up for the holidays, people getting antsy, and I know a lot of people don't have fun right now. What are you guys trying to do to try to put out there as to watch out for, or what should we worry about?
What I can tell you is crime here in Hillsborough County has consistently been down this past year and in previous years. So we're seeing a trend of crime coming down. What I can tell you is with this specific incident that we're talking about right here, again, our detectives are working diligently to piece together what happened. And again, if anyone has information, please come forward.
I understand this is early investigation, but did you receive any calls prior to the shooting or post-shooting? Was there any altercation that a neighbor might have called it in before shots rang out?
So as I mentioned before, this call initially came into our communications center just before 11 p.m. yesterday, and residents said that they heard possible shots fired in the area. So that call did come in, and then our deputies were dispatched to the scene. When they got on scene, they did locate that deceased male individual.
Have you been able to identify the victim?
At this time, we have not identified the victim, and but when next of kin is notified, we'd be able to release that information. Thank you.